Good evening, my lovelies. Welcome to Lady McCreepsta's Night Noise Horror Podcast. First of all, I'd like to thank you for your continuous support during these uncertain times. The mortal year has been quite a challenging one so far. I do hope all of you are keeping yourselves safe and you're keeping your families safe as well. This evening we have a tale from Creepypasta Wiki simply titled Deathwish. So come now, my dears, lean in closer and we'll begin. I groaned and rolled over to turn the alarm off. My head remained on the pillow as I glared at it, enthusiasm to turn it off, fading away quickly. As I tried to drift back to sleep, my eyes snapped open again as it repeated its droning. "Shut the hell up, goddammit!" I snapped, sitting upright with rage. I turned the knob on the back of it. It finally stopped. I groaned and stood up, brushing the dark bangs out of my eyes and accumulating my school clothes. I staggered to the bathroom, turning on the water. As the warm water ran down my back, forcing my nerves to actually feel something, I felt like I was being watched. I pulled the shower curtain a bit open. Nothing there. Just me being paranoid as usual. I closed my eyes, feeling myself drift off into sleep again. "No," I muttered to myself. I shut off the water and wrung my hair out. I dried myself off and quickly threw my clothes on. I looked at myself in the mirror. I almost screamed. I lifted my trembling hand to my face and stroked my eyelid. I shut my eyes and opened them again. They were still an ice-cold blue, completely opposite from last night. From what I was aware of, they were amber last night. "I'm seeing things," I thought to myself. "No, you're not." An unfamiliar voice in my head ringed. "What the hell?" I said aloud. "You okay, honey?" My mom shouted upstairs. Yeah, I'm completely fine," I stuttered, trying to convince myself. I brushed my hair and added another layer of deodorant. Then I snatched my backpack and stumbled down the stairs. "Bye, Mom," I said as I opened the garage and jumped on my bike. As I was biking, some people were giving me looks. In fact, someone almost fell off the sidewalk. I locked my bike and slowly walked to the doorway of my school. People stared at me like I was a circus animal. A group of boys ogled at me, which was unusual for me. "Take a picture, it'll last longer," I growled at them. I walked up to my best friend, Edward. "Hey, Edward." "Hey, Aviva," he said back, awfully pale. And my name wasn't Aviva. As I walked down the hall, people looked at me as if they had just seen a ghost. Kate?" I asked my other friend. "Huh, Aviva?" she said, deadly pale like the others. "Are you, sick or something?" I asked her. "Aren't you supposed to be dead?" she said back. "Aren't you supposed to be in Fucktardville?" I said back defensively. She stepped out of my way. "Aviva?" Rebecca, another one of my arch enemies, asked me. "Are you fucking blind? It's Luna." She looked at me as if I had just said I had taken advice for a test from my dog. Oh well, I stuffed my hands in my pocket and opened my locker, which was right across from Rebecca's. I grabbed my math book and dropped it in my messenger bag. Behind my math book, there was a little newspaper article. 15-year-old Aviva Schiller was found dead in her boyfriend's room. Authorities say she was stabbed 35 times in the chest by a kitchen knife. No suspects are in custody. If you see anyone suspicious, please call 911. The article was ripped hazardously, as if the person who ripped it was in a hurry. I felt my heart slow down, then rise up to twice its average rate. I dug through my locker for more evidence, ignoring the scrawl on the back of my locker. A small message written with a Sharpie, a CD under it. I picked up the note and read it. Roses are red, violets are blue. My soul chose a host, and sadly, it's you. At that point, my heart rate rose to 180 BPM. I weakly picked up the disc and slid it into my laptop, which I had lodged in my locker. Windows Media Player popped open. I cringed at the sight. Aviva was on her computer, Skyping with her friends. I saw her brother, Luke, creep into the room. A scary kitchen knife that looked like it could cut flesh as if it were melting butter. She laughed at her friend, then Luke struck. He grabbed her neck and threw her off the chair, a sickening crack shaking the room. She was alive, but in severe pain. As she lay on the floor twitching, Luke's face contorted, as if it slightly pained him. He laughed as he traced figures with the knife on her stomach. Then the film went black. Pictures emerged. Aviva was lying on the floor, her eyes popped out of her socket, and her skin decorated with dried blood. Her entrails pulled out, laying next to her mangled body. Her blonde hair spattered with blood. I stared at her heart, which looked healthy apart from the fact that it wasn't actually connected to her or beating. I had to use every cell not to shut the computer down. Then someone messaged me in Skype. Aviva Schiller, you mustn't tell anyone or show anyone. I didn't type back. Aviva Schiller, swear on your life you won't. You, how did you get my Skype in the first place? Aviva Schiller, goodbye, Luna. My computer shut down, and when I tried to turn it back on again, it was completely wiped. Not even an OS on it. When I tried to pop the disk out, it was shredded as if someone had shattered it. Through the scratches, I read, "Look in your mirror." And then I looked into the mirror in my locker. I kind of wish I hadn't. A bit of an open-ended ending, that one. What do you think she saw in the mirror? Let me know on social media. I'm Lady McCreepster on both Facebook and Twitter. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave me a comment below and do hit that thumbs up icon as well, as it will help others discover this channel. If you have a story of your own you'd like to share with me, send it over to me at lady.mcreepster@gmail.com. I can't guarantee that I will perform it on this channel, but I will definitely read it. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, my dears. Till next time, sweet dreams.